It's always good that before you have a shoot that you practice, because if anything's wrong, you want to know it before you get into the competition so that you're not with all these big surprises and stuff. So we're just going to practice with my red bow so that I know everything's on and I know how to shoot different yardages, like the lion that we're going to shoot, which is probably about 24 yards. So I'm going to shoot and see if my pins are on. It sounded pretty soft, so yeah, I think that's good. And we're going to shoot the turkey now. So this archery club here has little 3D targets that we can shoot at, but if you don't have 3D targets or you don't feel like shooting a 3D target, a big bunk with something to aim at will work too, as long as you have some point just to aim at and try to hit. So. I only have one arrow. So my mom shoots a traditional bow, which is as good as any bow. I'm starting out with a traditional bow, pretty much. And it helps your form a lot more, right? Yep. Yeah, and it gets you used to just shooting a target. And yeah. Yeah, downhill makes a big difference from shooting just straight because it's technically a lot shorter. So you bend at the waist and you subtract yardages. And if you want to get really complicated, you go through the arc of the arrow and all that stuff. But all you have to do is aim a little lower and bend at the waist. So we're going to see if I can do this. Sounded good. Archery is not only a physical challenge, but it's also a mental one as well. You have to have the confidence that you're going to hit the target and just forget about everything else around you. On a shot like this, just zone in on the target and don't think about anything behind it. Foam's good. I use 3D more of a practice for real life situations. So on a target like this, that's turning away from you, you would want to be more back on the target so that it goes through the heart and lungs and gets a better killing shot. My arrow went in right here, and it would have gone through the heart and lungs, and the deer would have had a short death, which is what we want. We don't want it to go through any painful thing. But if it went through right where the 12 ring is, it would have missed all those organs, and you would have to chase it down for a very long race. So I think this is a good shot for if I was hunting, not for the points.
Here on my last one.
Yeah, thanks. Yours isn't that bad either. Oh, let's see what we got here. I don't see anything.
Yeah, this looks like some kind of wild shot going on. I'll let you go first. Something coming out of the woods. That's a sneak one. Well, you can see one coming out like that in the real world, huh?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice shot.
Thanks. Now let's see if you can do that.
You're asking a
Banging
lot.
your bow around.
Well, I'd probably be sitting here on the stand just taking a little nap. About time something would probably be coming out of the woods. Oh yeah! Venison for dinner.
Sounds good to me.
Well, let's see how we did. That's pretty good. Yeah, like always, you got me by another half an inch. That's a nice shot.
We're in the woods. It's been a while, and we've kind of been waiting here a little while, and all of a sudden there's a sound in the woods. This is going to be very interesting. Guess what do you think I'm going to shoot at? Don't see that every day. What? So we have 2 targets here, and we also have 2 stakes. So we're going to shoot one from the stake and one from the other. Even though the closer one looks a lot easier because it's closer, it has a sharper angle from this flag, and it's looking towards you, which would not be a good shot when you're in a hunting situation because you would probably startle the animal. The farther one is a much better angle, and it's not looking at us. So that's the one I'm going to shoot from over here. And I think that's about 40, so I'm going to put my 40 pin right on. I think we got it. But just to make sure, check it out. Up, it's a little high. So this next target seems farther because of the tunnel vision. So if you're just starting out, do not be afraid to move up because you just shoot where you're most comfortable, and everyone has their own personal range. Mine is a little longer because I've been shooting for a longer time, so I'm used to moving up. And So I'm going to shoot this target. In a real hunting situation, I probably would not take that shot because it's far, and once you let go of an arrow, there's no taking it back.
Yeah, shooting 3D is a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of challenge, but if you don't want to shoot from the stakes, you can always scoot up to where you're comfortable with so you can make the shot.
Yeah. Before I could pull back a real bow, I walked these courses with my mom and dad and shot a little Nerf bow. And I was 4 years old when I did this, and I was 5 when I started to actually shoot with arrows. And it was not until 7 that I started competitive shooting, and I've been hooked ever since I was 4 on archery. It's just so much fun for me, and I've met a lot of friends on the way. So, yeah, we have a new target that we're going to shoot, and it's a lot farther than it looks because of the tunnel vision. You wouldn't think that a target on the ground would be a difficult shot, but it really is because it's so low to the ground, and sometimes the rings are a little angled down. So I'm going to hit this target to just prove everybody wrong. Sounded good. These gun clubs create the perfect opportunity for kids just to come out and shoot. I've made a lot of friends over the years just shooting, and I end up having fun even at competitions and stuff like that because there's kids there and they're just like everyone else. And archery is a lot of fun, but you have to think of safety first. Always be aware of what is behind and what is around your target before you shoot. There are more than just deer archery targets. Sometimes there's bear and others.